The flock camera controversy continues. As we've reported, cities from the East Coast to the West have been cutting ties with the company, including right here in the Bay Area. Citizens who are worried about their privacy are not fans, but the police are. Law enforcement says the technology helps them solve more crimes faster. But there has been enough public pushback that some cities have decided to end their partnerships with Flock. El Cerrito is in the middle of taking their cameras down. Santa Clara County, Mountain View, and Santa Cruz ended or restricted their partnerships with the company. On top of privacy fears, people have worried about potential unauthorized federal access into the data that Flock captures. Now, not every city is saying goodbye to Flock. The Alameda County Board of Supervisors recently approved an extension of its contract with Flock Safety. The sheriff's office called Flock a valuable tool and way to coordinate information with other Bay Area police departments. But the original contract expires at the end of the year, meaning the county could look into other vendors if it wants to, regardless of the extension. So cities use Flock, counties use Flock, but did you know that schools can use them too? Stanford University has been. But now they're announcing that they're transitioning away from Flock to a new license plate reader system that keeps all of its data in-house. Despite those change of plans, Kevin Coe explains why privacy concerns aren't going away on campus.
I think it's just like kind of dystopian what they're doing.
Any form of surveillance like that, I'm still not a huge fan of.
I think that's a great thing. If people are pushing back on it, it's good that they're listening. Because I know there's probably other institutions where like people feel uncomfortable about it and they still just like keep the same contracts.
Javier's time at Stanford is temporary. He's here for a summer program as a student from the East Coast. And he says he noticed something very different compared to Massachusetts.
I first noticed right away there's like cameras all over, like at every entrance. It's just like, even in the houses, like not inside, but like on the outside.
It's not hard to find a security camera across Stanford, but soon it'll be impossible to find these Flock Safety cameras. Stanford University terminated its contract with Flock Safety following growing privacy concerns across campus. Michael signed several petitions demanding the cameras be taken down.
From what we've seen with Flock and just in general how these cameras are used, particularly against like student organizing and activism groups, I'm just not a huge fan. I'm always a big fan of, taking down the surveillance state, but I know they have a new contract with another organization. I haven't totally read into it a whole lot yet, so I'm still a little skeptical.
Flock is out, and in comes Genetec Cloud Runner, which collects still images of cars from campus entrances. Data will not be accessible to any third parties, which was a primary concern for Flock cameras. Across campus, most Flock cameras have been covered with a bag, while several around the Stanford Shopping Center are not.
I might be an outlier. Like I give out all my information. Like I don't really care that much. I think like people in like the Silicon Valley area are more on the side of like they've kind of accepted it, like especially in a very tech heavy area.
And yet, Eric still disagrees with Flock Safety cameras.
I think at the end of the day, it depends. Like, it doesn't matter what kind of data they collect, but like how they're using the data, right? I mean, I feel like a lot of the technology that they possess, they're not being transparent about.
So, according to Stanford's Department of Public Safety, they ran more than 1,700 searches on their license plate readers between 2024 and 2025, and 129 investigations they conducted utilized data from those cameras. The department said that 20 of its personnel conducted those searches.